Let's go. It's time for map 2 of this week's Icyfar. It is the Spitballs Harassment Icyfar. You got to try and harass your opponent until they cry from frustration. Up here in the top left, in the red, it is good luck, have fun. Who says only have fun? You know, some people, they get upset if you only say have fun. They're like, that's BM. Why would you not wish them good luck? And I'm like, oof. You're the same people who, like, when someone doesn't GG at the end of a game and just leaves, you message them after and you say GG. And then when they get angry, you post it on Reddit. You're like, wow, this fuckbag didn't GG. So I wanted to stick my hand out and say GG by messaging him after game and saying GG. Then he still didn't respond. So I called him, I called him some bad words. But he's in the wrong because he didn't GG when he left the game. And I'm like, oh, you're a crazy person. You need to shut the fuck up. I'm impressed you managed to get that name, says Donkey Kong. I got it a while ago. Yeah, I bet. Oh, in Donkey Kong doesn't know. We're in 2020. In StarCraft 2, you can have duplicate names. There could be like 400 good luck have funs, right? Isn't that how it works? I'm pretty sure you don't need... I'm pretty sure there's... Right? Pretty sure you can have duplicate names. It's not Brood War anymore, or Warcraft 3 or something. A lot of games, I guess, still have that, actually. If you think about it. Whenever I log into another game, they're like, that's taken. I'm like, cool, I guess I'm Pigman Warrior 96327. That's going to be easy to remember. Oh, hey, Pig, do you want to play? Yeah, what's your account? Oh, no worries, let me check. It's Pig Warrior 96327. Cool. It's fucking easy to remember. Fucking, yeah. Anyways, Donkey Kong down here in the bottom right. Good luck, have fun in the top left. I have no idea who sent this replay in. Quick heads up, guys. If you want to get your replays in for next week, the challenge is... I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Smells like victory. Yeah, bomb the fuck out of your opponent. Make a lot of flying units, do some creative stuff, show us what you got. And I look forward to seeing what you guys can do. Seeing what you can do. Much love, guys. Yeah. I love that these two lings both went down separate paths and they just joined up at the front anyway. Where's the Reaper? Oh, the Reaper just left. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, he's going to turn around, but the SCV's already gone down on the CC. I'd love to see those lings run into the main and pick off that SCV building the factory. Reaper's going to come back. Get the fuck away from my command center, you piece of shit. I like to imagine whenever the Reaper's chasing the two lings on the command center, it's a Sigourney Weaver Reaper. But she's put the little girl in the SCV suit this time around. Fucking Ripley. It would be... I do miss the Alien movies. I wish... did you guys ever watch... Was it the 4th Alien movie? Where they had a bunch of B-grade actors in it. And it was kind of like watching a literal turd just slowly slide down a hillock. Not even a hill or a mountain. It was just like watching a big poo slowly slide down a slightly raised surface. It was Resurrection. I think that's what it was called, Timnos. I think it had Winona Ryder in it. It was really bad. The third was kind of bad as well. I've heard the third was really good, but I only watched it as a kid and I was super disappointed because I just watched the second one and I was like, fuck yeah, let's watch this third one. They're going to be lots of big guns and auto turrets and Marines fighting Zerglings. And open the third one and they're like, our best weapon is a crowbar. And I was like, fuck this shit. So, I mean, I'm not sure that's the best system to rate it on. I think that's just the disappointment of a fucking 11-year-old who wanted to see more guns. 11-year-old. I don't know if I trust 11-year-old boy Pig's judgment of why the third movie was not good. I've heard people say it was really good. I've got to rewatch it. All the Predators are bad. Wolfman, are you fucking kidding me? You think the first Predator movie was bad? It's one of the greatest movies ever. There's like an arm wrestling contest between that ripped big black dude and the Arnold Schwarzenegger dude where they're like, hey buddy, and they're like arm wrestling. And then he like, all his friends die and then he fights the fucking Predator. It's a classic. Is it a great piece of art? No. But it's a fucking great 80s action movie, man. 80s? No, that was what, 92? When was Predator? 92? You one ugly motherfucker. Yes, yeah. The guy with the fucking minigun. They're like, yeah, we're going on an operation in the forest. Let's bring a fucking minigun, because why not? I'm like, does it really make sense to have a big-ass chain gun like that? I feel like there's some LMGs that are a lot more practical than that. And they're like, this looks cooler for the movie. And I'm like, okay. Good decision, guys. It does look fucking badass. Was it? I feel like it was a big old chain gun, right? Guys, just watch it again. It's really bad, says Wolfman. Nah, man. I'm pretty sure I watched it like 7 years ago or something. And I still loved it. And that would have been, what, like 20 years after it came out? I think you expected something else. I think you just got to watch those movies, you know, and you got to expect a certain thing. So, by the way, guys, Good Luck Have Fun is on 28 drones. Has gone the fastest ever 2-base Nydus swarm host and is now spreading creep outside. So you guys talk about harassment. This is literal cancer right here. Thankfully, Good Luck Have Fun's micro involves not target firing. So the first locusts literally do nothing, and Hellions are killing the entire worker line. Get fucked. Oh my god, there's so many non-Zerg players who are so happy looking at this. They're like, yeah, get dicked, you piece of shit. Oh my god. Good Luck Have Fun's economy is getting ruined. Just a few more drones. Oh my, 19 drones. That's it. That should be game, right? I mean, there's still swarm hosts out, so don't get me wrong. They can make epic comebacks, but look at that. These Hellions, these Bernie cars have just ruined the Zerg. Oh, you're going to try and literally do a 5-minute Nydus swarm host? You know you're literally the biggest piece of shit ever, right? Fucking... All the Protoss players are so mad. Unfortunately for Donkey Kong, still hasn't repaired that or built units at home. Okay. Okay, I said it has won the game, but now we're looking at SCVs engaging locusts. Okay. All right. Great start into an unmitigated disaster. I've had a lot of people say, how do I beat locusts? They hit me at 4 minutes 30 with locusts out of a Nydus. How do I stop that? And I've said there's two things. Number one, if you harass them with any units, you will kill every drone, like we just saw with the Hellions. Number two, fucking run your workers away from the locusts, and then they'll disappear after killing like a barracks or a command center, or like, you know, you just lift your building up, and then you go back to mining. And you'll always end up with a lot of money because you're busy. So then you just go and start building command centers in the corners of the map, making units, and whenever the locusts come in, you run your fucking workers away and you put them back to mine. Now, 90% of players don't understand that locusts are one of the most high DPS, ridiculously OP units in the game if you sit there and let them fight you, but they are number one, slow as fuck, and they run out of life. So that it's kind of like fighting a geriatric superhero, where you're like, wow, he's got superpowers and shit, but he's in a wheelchair, and he's also on his last legs, so if I just kind of walk away from him relatively quickly, he will expire. Like, you literally... And everyone's like, nah, quick, let's go fight him. You're like, no, don't go in reach. He still has super strength. You just need to stay out of arm's reach of the 98-year-old superhero villain in the wheelchair. Just fucking stay away from him and let him expire. Like, it's not that scary if you can just stay away. You just like, he gets close, you just kind of run back a few meters and then he just falls over and fucking carks it. Like, that's literally how locusts work. Yeah, the Overlord's going to go down. Nice. SCV's being rebuilt. You can see here Donkey Kong has 2,000 minerals. Hasn't sent SCVs out. Could have 3 command centers building all over the map. Locusts can't be everywhere at once. Just go out. And also, what you want to do is you want to go out and clear the Nydus worms, which he's made 0 attempt to do. If you don't do that, you want to go straight across the map and kill them. Because look at the defense, guys. That's 1 spine crawler. Doesn't even have queens. Fucking nothing at home. People are like, but they can just unload from the Nydus. Yeah. And then they use locusts. You run away. The geriatric locusts just fucking fall out of their chair and they disappear. And then you go back in. And what are you doing? Well, those locusts aren't in your base. They're in their own base. Trust me. It's better to have a supervillain in a wheelchair in your opponent's base than in your base. Because mobility is its weakness. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Donkey Kong here is finally going to start clearing up. I still think he's in a great position. We've got an attempt to go Hydras behind this. Look at that. Okay, pull back. Now just run. Donkey Kong's figured it out. He's like, no, I'm not going to go near. The creep spread is a big problem because they go very fast on it. Thankfully, these ones, looks like this is the dementia wave. They forgot what they're doing. We're overlords, right? Our job is, we sit, we have a bit of a perv, right? No, wait, we're meant to be killing. Oh, they all just fucking disappear. So that's kind of sad, but you know, I mean, that's how it goes. You gotta make sure you stay on top of them. They don't figure shit out on their own. The swarm hosts are gonna go in and they're gonna kill a barracks. Now this is where a great Terran mechanic called lifting your fucking buildings comes in handy. Thankfully though, most players instead shit the bed, don't spend their money, and don't lift their buildings, which is why locusts are so good. So I think, right, and we're stimming up there. No, just let him run out. Go kill the Nydus worms in the creep. Oh no, Donkey Kong. You know what? That's all right, actually. Has just enough bio to gun down these waves. All right. Let's look at the macro. Right now, we're building more barracks. We're not spending our money on any unit production right now. Got 2k minerals. Okay. I'm still a little worried in general. 1 tank starter. Okay. Yeah. And here we see the true thing, which happens when you face locusts, which is you get harassed so much, you start to cry. And let's be real, Donkey Kong is like, I need to fucking do some damage with this attack. Fuck these locusts. Fuck these locusts. 3 units are so unfair. You can tell because Donkey Kong's production tab is fucking empty that he's lost the plot. The brain has broken. Now, it doesn't matter if he's actually winning, if he just spends his money and gets in control of this game, because he's broken mentally. And similar to in a lot of Florencio games, you know, I do think Donkey Kong has probably lost the plot here, just like most of Flo's opponents. It is probably going to shit the bed a little bit. So, you know, I'm hoping he's got a high-powered washing machine to clean those sheets off after this one, because SCVs, depots, barracks going down. Does stim up here, you know? Is still microing okay, but queues up 5 Marines. Okay, half the barracks and the second factory is not controlled. It's something. Build some more medevacs, please, for healing. Maybe send these guys in to kill the still completely undefended bases. No? Nah, don't need to do that. It's time for more harassment. Here we go. Yeah. All right. Couple of hydras and queens popping out. A whole bunch of pregnant mamas ready to throw their geriatric children into the battle. Drop comes through, flies over the spore crawler, and drops on the high ground. And if you get rid of that Nydus worm, ooh, that's big, but a little bit too deep. There's a reason why that's the worst spot to drop in the base. It's because all the units pop out there and they kill you. So that drop goes down. Now there's suddenly no pressure on the other side of the map. Now, how are these bases even get taken, by the way? Because that's a full wall, isn't it? I think that's a full... Must have sent the drones out earlier, I guess. Or maybe Nydus them out here and ran them back across the map. I don't even know. Sorry, bud. Oh my god. Just adding the harassment to another level is like, I'm sorry for being a fucker, but I'm going to continue. Donkey Kong's like, So it's like saying when someone starts a sentence with I'm not racist but, or sorry but, you know? It's like, ooh, you don't really mean this, do you? You're trying to be a dickhead. I think you're trying to be a dickhead. And Donkey Kong says, fuck you, time to come in with a punish. Those locusts on the right-hand side doing some good damage, but a few swarmos go down. Nydus worms getting slapped. That tank does survive. 32 SCVs versus 42 drones. Has got a third orbital up, has got a shitload of mule energy. Hasn't dropped a mule from that main command center in a long time. Another Nydus pops out. Donkey Kong's like, fucking leave! There's still creep tumors here spreading backwards, which is a form of harassment in of itself. Oh no, the swarm hosts got kind of trapped there. A few swarm hosts going down to just 6 swarm hosts right now. The queen's caught in the open. These hydras unable to fight that much bio, and it feels like Donkey Kong, I mean, wipes away the tears and says, you know what? I don't care if you made me look silly with some spitballs on me. I'm a strong, independent Terran, and I will teach you a class of how to TVZ on Simulacrum. And Good Luck Have Fun's like, but I'm just here to troll and do dumb shit. Can you please just die and get more tilted and cry, please? Donkey Kong's wiping those tears away. But you know what? Even though has been rallying, has been getting back in control. Oof, another barracks goes down. Only a few locusts managed to do that. A random ass Hydra backstab, which is going to run into tanks. They don't have high ground vision. Oh, there we go. Oh, bit of an awkward fight here from Donkey Kong. Finally stims forward, and Hydras with nothing in front of them. One of the worst units in the game. They are, of course, a glass cannon, but there's more Hydras in the main. What a dick. Oh my god. And more Hydras are being massed behind this. Funnily enough, there's an economy advantage for Good Luck Have Fun. Donkey Kong, though, if he's able to just get enough Marines out, will clear this. If. It's a big if, though. The Hydra's taking out all the siege tank. Locusts in the mineral line. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Good Luck Have Fun. You know, we've just seen Donkey Kong just get stressed out by the crazy shit happening on this map. And it just took way too long to get out there and clear up the Nyduses. Way too long to get out there and put on some counter pressure. And you know, there's mass Hydra up now. Oh no, not like this, not into the Hydras. Okay, the Hydras aren't quite there, but yes they are. Run, get out. Oh no, the Hydras get right on top. I mean, it is 1-1 Hydras. Yeah, that's more than enough. And just like that, the player whose name is Good Luck Have Fun, it's a lie. It's the same way when your substitute teacher comes in and the first student is like, oh, hello, miss, with like a big smile and is like way too overly nice. All they're trying to do is find out your weaknesses. They're like, oh, miss, do you like this? I remember there was one teacher in my high school. I can't remember his name. Was it Mr. Yates, maybe? I can't remember. So it was one of the teachers. We found out he liked geology. He studied geology in university. And we're like, oh, he was a science teacher. And we acted really interested. All we wanted to do was find out things to make fun of him about and trigger him. And that's exactly it. You're like, oh, hello. Oh, well, you like rocks. Do you like the igneous rocks? So whenever we wanted to play a prank or sneak out of class, I remember one of my friends had detention all the time. So I'd always be the one who'd tone it back and not get detention, and he would. And I'd be like, dude, you always cross the line. And it was always, it was like the detention where you just stay in class, not the after school detention. It was like the mini one, where he'd get in trouble. So every time I'd be like, all right, one minute till the end of class, I'd be like, all right. I was like, dude, just wait. I got the distraction. I'd go up to the teacher and I'd just pull like a fucking random rock out of the science class cabinet. And I'd be like, oh, sir, what is this? Is this an igneous volcanic formation? And you would see this teacher's eyes light up like it was his fucking birthday. He's like, I get to talk about rocks. And he would just be enamored telling me about rocks for 5 minutes while my friend climbed out the window and got away. And he never knew how every time it was the same distraction and he'd fall for it every fucking time. And we were like, man, this is kind of mean, but also hilarious. And I don't know, he seemed happy to talk about rocks. He'd be like, the blah, 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 the formation in 3,000 years to form into the heart of we found out he liked geology. He was into it, and it was the distraction. So long story short, kids in school are shitheads. And if you're a teacher, especially if you're a substitute replacement teacher, give them zero personal information because they will use it against you. GG, well played. Good luck, have fun. That was a really disgusting Nydus Queen Swarm host. GG's, mate.